Welcome back to part 4 of what is shaping up to be my Imperator Rome Seleukid Empire West playthrough. I had planned to just sort of mull about here and tack up and such, and hopefully the Antigonids would cede this to us. They didn't. We warred with them. We found some Hellenic territories here. We carried on. He wouldn't peace out. We took more of his territory. We found that we were adjacent to some wonders. We went up here to invaded Macedon, a couple of wars against here, a Macedonian revolt, this, that, the other. We seemed to have taken quite a few Macedonian territories and knocked him out of the game. We have the blood of the Argid, presently married to our youngest daughter here, and these kids are growing up. They should have, they do, the quadruplets, because I consoled it up. Anyway, check the playlist for a detailed explanation of house rules that I'm playing by. We have a new neighbor. His name is Rome, and I'm improving his opinion. We just played the Olympics. We took over the Temple of Zeus, and we got a plus 20 opinion for the Olympics. So as the improve opinion ticks on him, it should flip into positive, provided we stay at a reasonable aggressive expansion rating. We can't ally with him as we're a great power, but maybe we can, maybe he'll go up here and not bother us, and we'll not bother him either. We are integrating Parthia. As of 485, we have Domineering stance as well as the Temple of Zeus in play. And I have no plans to do much of anything. We could declare Imperial Ambition. I'm waiting until we tech up to level 8. I want to see what happens here before doing much of anything. I'm building theaters. I broke down and built some theaters here in our home region, which probably won't be that way for particularly long. We just now acquired 200 prestige, and we're so popular from winning that last series of wars that the popularity is still above the 90 threshold. In fact, it's at 99. And we can, I think we must have gotten some popularity from the Olympics. We can deify ourselves here. And we'll do it. Let's do it. We'll surely get a provincial improvement for each omen cycle, as well as some cash, surely, from 10.1 or 11% bonus to our taxes. With that having been said, there's about to be an insignificant rebellion here in 43 months, if it even happens. And that's that. I'm going to mull about, collect some money, build stuff, shuffle pops about slightly, and see what comes at us. I'm going to take a stability hit for 48 PI. We'll take the stability right back. And off they go. We need more tyranny anyway. Another decade has gone by. I'm going to give myself the 40 PI. What is this now? Oh dear. Okay. Well, let's see. We're maxed out here. It looks as will Parthia integrate before they go mad is the question. I would probably wager not. Let's see what happens here. Let's get another elephant there. All right, no problem. We have our money. We have 7,000 in the bank, and I'm going to see about our military experience shortly. So let's see what we have here for traditions. We can take heavy cav. I took this one in between episodes. We can take heavy cav offense, and then we need 274 of Persian culture group, where they seem to be. How many do we have? 320. We need to get this done soon before we take any more territory in a war, or we'll get screwed. Either that, or we need to reach the 160 threshold for military experience. One or the other. I'll be back. Looks like we just got an innovation And we're topped out on our research, so let's take this and get a higher research rate maximum. Looks like we're still maxed out. It would seem as though our I see. So they've taken Parthia with them. I believe they have. War is upon us. Wait a minute here. Well, that's strange. They didn't take Parthia with them. Well, that's good news for me, I suppose. Okay, so I checked the wiki. I can't really figure out why they didn't take Parthia. Maybe it has something to do with them not being the day and being Xanthia. It's possible, I suppose. I placed a new general here, and I think that we have a tradition available as we're going to try to get to this one ASAP before we conquer any great amount of pops up here. We need to get here and then there. So we're going to take heavy cav offense, 15%. So we already have heavy cav morale, which means that these elephants maybe are not the best of plans. So perhaps our legion count is higher than the minimum, so we can disband these elephants and call up heavy cav and maybe some horse archers to deal with these hordemen. I'm going to get this influence scheme rolling here. I've adjusted the legion so that we have 9, 8, and 8 cohorts respectively. I think if we head up in that direction, we should meet someone soon enough. We have quite a bit of money in the bank, and I'm going to hire, well, this merc surely as of right now. I found another 16k strong 11 marshal here. I'm going to recruit him and continue looking down for large stacks with competent leaders. I found this Oscabarian merc. He looks proper. 14 marshal with quite a few cohorts. Let's get him moving in this direction. We have several rebellions brewing here, there, and one over here, it would seem. Can probably cope with them with levies. The Persis levy comes to mind. There's a median levy as well. Let's see the exact numbers. We could ship over this lot from Macedonia, but I don't think that they'll make it in time. We'd have to go and get them. They'd have to come back, and then they'd have to make their way over here. And by the time that happens, this will be decided essentially. As it's an Imperial Challenge War, I probably want to call up a smaller levy or two to get these tiny carpet sieging or occupation efforts done. But I want to save Persis, the levy here, for this. These revolts that seem to be coming. Let's see if we have. It looks like it's just Persis is about the size of it. Is it going to hurt anything to call up the Macedonian levy? Not really, no. Not really at all. So let's go over there just in case. Who knows? Well, there's the enemy. A bunch of levies. A fair number of cohorts, that's for sure. Have some here as well. We've integrated Adiabene. Let's see about getting a temple and a theater there. Poor Parthia. We need a surplus of horses, so I'm going to... I turned off the slave promotion, and I'm going to move a bunch of pops into this horse territory. So we'll get a bonus to our discipline. I'm ready for war. We have a surplus of iron, horses, and steppe horses. Let's carry on. Looks like Parthia stomped this guy after all. I'm going to call up a levy right here and see if we can take some territory in advance of our main forces arriving. Looks like this is the first one that's going to revolt. So I'm going to call up a median levy, or Persian levy, and station it appropriately. Wait, what's that? We can't call up a levy in Persis because I think we probably already have recently. Apparently the governor's a bit off here. Let's see what her story is. It's a minor character. Alright. How did she get there? I don't know. I don't really know, but whatever it is, we need to replace her immediately. I found the perfect choice, a 77 loyalty with a 7 martial. We're going to plop that governor down and call up these levies, which hopefully will get the job done. So this is the territory, this is the capital. Let's go right here and we'll just wait. Apparently I've had better ideas and we're going to get worked over here. And to bribe our admiral, he's gone mad as well with the strife. Let's remove him and just go without a leader. We'll go right there. We've engaged the enemy in Sheik there. We'll see how we do. Well, I like PI. Let's have it. Let's have it. We should win. We are winning. We're defeated here. Yeah, well. We win. We've done it. Let's carry on and bring it to this guy here as well. Our main unit moves a bit faster than... Uh-oh. I think we're going to lose this. British, yep, it's over for us. It seems to be a repeatable theme. I always get worked over by these Parnian hordes. You don't think that I would, but... we have this 30-man coming up here. We can't invoke this free provincial improvement for another 2 months. I'll wait. I'm thinking we may call up these Macedonian levies and get them on this ship and move them out. Right there. I'm assuming that they are aboard. Yeah. Looks as though these guys are putting it to the Bactrian army here as well. They're victorious. I'm diverting this Merc. He was going to this fort, but this area seems to be contested as well. There's an army that I can't really even see about here somewhere as well, I think. Looks like Shul has revolted somewhere against Bactria. Well, take the PI for some manpower as well. Let's grab the taxes as well as the free provincial improvement. I'm going to call up some mercs here, levies, and do some carpet sieging. Let's reorganize our main legion and head him back in this direction. I wonder really actually if we could... There's a lot of revolts that are coming down the pipe here. This one in 3 months, let's see, is here. He's already right here. I think we can probably put his siege engineers to use here and be of some use. Our carpet siege is working, and I think we catch this guy out here as well, and looking like a victory. Let's see, we need more military experience. We need just one more click here for our traditions. Need 80 and we need 285. 285? I think we have 300 and some odd. We do. So before we take too much more land, I need to trigger that, which is not going to do our morale much good, but it needs to get done nevertheless. Couple pips on the Invoke Devodio there. It's looking like a victory here, although these Parnian hordes are wily. We've done it. The Macedonian levies have arrived. Let's move it out over here. Actually, I think there's a revolt over here somewhere. It's 31 months away, but Osirene is here. say we just wait right here in this area. First revolt here. Let's take them out. Our merc is not resupplying in our vassal's territory, so we have to get it to resupply on the Parnia's food. I'm going to assault this fort. This guy is still not getting the food he requires, even though he took that territory. We're just going to assault that and get on, hopefully with our day. It'll certainly diminish the numbers and the food requirement. Alright, we're here. Let's do it. We'll drop that siege. We need to collect our food stores. Replenish our food. Let's see. We'll go here. We have the 80 mil experience, and we have the requisite number of pops. I'm just going to do it. Get it done. We can try to buy off this merc. He has a decent marshal and a fair stat. Let's try. Who knows? I see. This rebellion fell. The next one is right here. I'm going to head over there and see if we can use our siege engineers to get that taken care of as well. There's a couple of this army or levy beat down this Bactrian army or levy. I'm going to send this 15k to wrap around in this way just to shore up this area. This is the Bactrians have heavily fortified or reinforced this area, so I'm going to leave this other smaller merc stack here, and then we have this unit here as well. The Romans have a positive opinion of us, good for us. The Egyptians, I sent an embassy, let's see, off there as well. We're still working that. The Mauryans as well, I believe, should be positive. The Parnians look to be up here. I called up some new levies here. I'm going to try to carpet siege this or occupy that. We don't need corruption, relatively young here. Let's take 21. Another rebellion. We're ready for it though. I'm going to send this levy up to this area and just leave the rebellions to our main taxes. We caught a group here that was looking to invade Bactria. We should dispatch them. Comanche is integrated. We're happy enough. Former Bambis looks to be bleeding a fair clip here, so looks like their capital there. We'll try to create some buildings, make them happier. We finally dropped this siege to see if we can track down this guy. There's an army here headed up there. We dropped a capital on that rebellion. Where's the next? 19 months in Osirene. We have the Macedonian levy ready for the Osirene rebellion, and then one after that is 31 months off, so we can probably head up. The problem is by the time we get there, these guys will be done. Half of their territory is already conquered, and most of their primary armies or levies are in diminished capacity. So maybe we will mull about and drill adjacent to the next rebellion in Choirine. Looks like it's here, so we can march up in that direction and do some drilling here. The Bactrians have engaged what's left. I think this is their most fearsome army now, but it's not going to last very long. We stack wiped that army, so I think this is pretty much over. It's just a matter of carpet occupying the Xanthines now. We're moving in, trying to close out this war. I need to assault that. We can assault this right now. I have a merc moving up around this way to deal with this breakout unit. And these guys are going to swing around down here, meet up with this group. This merc will assault that, and that'll be surely the end of it. We've done it. Some mercenary, let's head him, we'll head him over here. Let's assault this last fort. He has 2 territories left, here and here. We're closing in on him. This is his last territory. It must be over for him now. We've been defeated. He's cooked. Let's see here. He wants peace. Will not have it. Somewhere in that frenzy of micro hour, wonder completed, and I repurposed that. What is it? 15? 15, yeah. Finesse researcher with the obsessive trait onto our civics research position. Bactria has conquered Shul. Let's go ahead and we'll take that. I see. Did not have it? We'll, that's right, we need to give it to Bactria. And peace out. This should do it. It's over. Civics advanced. We've won. We've lost. I see. We didn't do it though. We will though. We will do it. Yeah, this guy's done. So just a little few more moves, and that should finish him surely. We can take some stability and we'll take PI. This will do it. And there's peace. Gonna take more put PI here for 10 stability. Give no quarter to these guys. That is the end of that. Back to building and shuffling pops about. I'm going to think on perhaps moving over to Pella. What I need to do is maybe build another city in that area. I think this is a city presently in the process of promoting pops up. I think I'll build another city here in this glass territory with all that PI we just got. In fact, I may well build another as long as I'm here in, what is this, wood there. Let's have one there as well. Alright, let's see what we're looking like post-war. We are making 128, which is good. We are integrating Parthia 486, which should allow us to shuffle pops back and forth between these areas. I probably won't do any of that, but we can. These areas are generally a sort of high loyalty, but they're bleeding, but they'll convert at a fair clip. Let's see how fast they're doing any of that. 1.26, and there's probably not many pops there to begin with. There's a grand total of 2 pops, just not a lot of pops there. So they'll convert quite quickly and probably become more loyal than not. Let's check. Hellenism is quite abundant, and that's not our territory, which is why it's not there. And then here we haven't done anything with this territory other than sort of cater to it slightly relative to pop consolidation of Macedonians. So it's mostly Hellenic and quite Macedonian. Babylon is not so much so, but getting there, and a couple of Macedonians there as well. I bet there are Macedonians mulling about here in the various territories as Chaldean Macedonia, Hellenic, well, that's Babylon. A couple of Hellenic Macedonians in Dilbat there. One here. I bet we can get these Chaldeans and or Hellenic Macedonians into these cities. Like there, we're over the population limit, but we can just move these guys out. Wherever, say up here or down in this direction. Yeah, we'll move some down here. Actually, we'll get them up here, as there are Arabics here, and these Babylonians will mix in with them well enough. So we'll overpopulate whatever the B city is. There it is, Borispa, with these Chaldeans. We'll move the Chaldean Babylonians out. And then we have a fair clip of Macedonians who may or may not promote. Let's see. We need more citizens and nobles. So these hopefully Macedonians we just moved in there will become freemen, citizens, etc. I think that I have a theater and a temple there, so it's a sort of set and forget. I have quite a substantial gold hoard. I'm going to do exactly this in between episodes, just sort of move some pops from the surrounding countrysides into cities where they'll hopefully promote, such as this. Let's see, any more massive? There's one here. And rinse, repeat. That should do it for the episode. Let's take just a random sampling of, like, this area. Let's say it's 100% loyal. You mostly loyal, no problem here. They finally cracked this area. I'm not really sure why it was so loyal a few turns ago. Maybe I had a bonus I didn't know about. Whatever the case is, it's starting to bleed. Luckily, I have the ability to create theaters in these areas and temples. Actually, I don't need a temple here, do I? At least one would. I do, though. I'm going to do exactly that and address this area here as well. I think this, let's see, 0.15 down. Let's see if we can get that and that. And then move some. First go would be the Macedonian Hellenics. We don't have any. So we'll, what's the predominant culture there? We wouldn't want to move any more of those. So Mysians. We don't want Mysians, at least not right now. So we'll take a couple of Hellenic Phrygians, Propontics, Phrygian, and the rest are Mysian. Good enough. I'm going to do that in between episodes. I hope to see you in the next one.